Hello fellow beast hunters, my name is PonyKnightXZ, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are watching, like, subscribe, yada yada, I'm just getting that stuff out of the way because, YouTube's algorithm, you have to say that. But anyways, welcome to a new video I am doing on my channel. Now, if you do like this, let me know if you want more. Anyways, enough of that stuff, let's get it actually. So, what I am bringing you, it's the top 5 controversial list, the unwanted, the unloved, the guns that, generally people don't use simply because they think, oh, wow, this weapon, is weak compared to its other categories. What I mean by categories is, if you don't know, there are currently 5 category weapons in the game. Light ammo, heavy, sniper, shotgun, and energy. Now, in each category, there's some weapons that are just simply better than others, and I decided to play the game extensively. I believe I have like 10 fucking hours of footage I gathered of what I think is the worst type of guns. And as you see in the gameplay, the background, that's just me, generally playing. And I am going to now shut up, and we are going to get into the number 5 spot. And in the number 5 spot, we have the Spitfire, an LMG heavy ammo type weapon. This weapon is very good at close to medium range. However, the reason why it's on this list is compared to the other heavy weapons, this weapon suffers if people are running certain loadouts, I've noticed. For instance, if someone's running the R301, the R99, shotguns, or a flatline, mind you, you get demolished if you're using the Spitfire. You will lose that gunfight unless that person goes potato. And that's not very likely to happen. And with that, it's in the number 5 spot. This one's going to be quick. It's the charge rifle. Now, nobody really uses this gun anymore. Like, seriously, I never see anyone use this gun. This gun at launch was stupidly broken, but ever since the sniper update, I've noticed it's actually weaker and actually inconsistent with its damage. As you can see in the background, I am hitting the person fully and only do very little damage. And for its damage output, that's why it's in number 4. I recommend not using this. Number 3 is actually my top all-time favorite gun, the Havoc, in the energy category. Now, this gun holds 32 shells and also does a fair bit of damage, as you're going to see in the gameplay, where this guy just gets obliterated. Now, the reason why the Havoc is in this worst list is simply for one reason. The L-Star exists. Since the L-Star is now a common weapon in the devotion, and I'm not counting the super powerful guns, the legendaries, because they are in their own category and they have their own ammo type. However, the Havoc is statistically weaker. At close range, it's a melting machine. Like, close range, you are dead. You are Omina Mushindeyu. You are just gone. However, at long range, it's very difficult to control it for newer players, especially if you're new to using it. If you're new to using it, I highly recommend trying to get in close corners. That way you don't miss as many shots. However, at long range, this thing is fucking useless. And don't tell me that the hop-up makes it a long range, because that thing takes forever to fire, and most likely you'll miss your shot. And with that, that's why I'm putting the Havoc at number 3. Now, mind you, the first 3 I've done are not weapons that are like, oh, you should avoid these at all costs. These are actually weapons that are really good, like, in their own right. However, like, just in general, like, you shouldn't, like, really use them over the other category unless you're memeing or you think you're very confident in your skill hitting your shots like I am right here. And yeah, like with that, that's gonna be number 3, and we are going to move into number 2 and 1. Now, the number 2 and 1 spots are weapons you should absolutely avoid using unless you're purposely just memeing and just dicking around with your friends. And with that, we are going to move into number 2. And number 2 is the king of the meme of the Apex game. The legendary Mozambique, the Mozambitch, the Mozamcunt, whatever you want to call it. This thing is basically a, water gun. Like, this thing does a whopping 45 damage in the body. Mind you, all pellets have to hit. for that 45 damage. Headshot is okay, with the top it's okay, but I'm looking at the gun by itself, not with a hop up, because trust me, if that was the case, this would be a completely different list. And with that, the Mozambique just suffers from really bad damage. Now, generally, the way to use this, I've learned when I was trying to go for footage, is to melt people's shield and health a little, and then just, pebble them with, little damage. Or just wait for someone to, be 1 HP. Or I just simply just finish people off with the Mozambique. Seriously, if you have, a Peacekeeper or an EVA 8, and you want to use a shotgun, do use that over this. Trust me, you don't want to touch this. However, this gun is pretty fun to run as a meme. So, it's got that. It's got its meme name to it. And with that, we are going to do, in the number 1, in my opinion, the worst gun that you should absolutely never use. Seriously, don't use this gun that's coming up. If you seriously main this gun, you are mentally, unstable. I would say you're cray-cray. And finally, the legendary and most useless piece of shit in the entire game, the P2020. Oh my god. This fucking gun. Now, remember when in the beginning of the video where I said, I spent 10 hours getting footage and all that? Yeah, 5 hours of that was spent trying to get footage for this piece of shit. I am so sorry I'm getting so heated. I know this video hasn't had any cussing and all that, but this gun angers me. This gun seriously angers me. On just how pathetic and weak it is. As you can see in the footage, either A, the person had no HP, no gun, or I had to use a hop-up. I tried getting footage without... In fact, the gameplay you're seeing right now is the only time I killed someone without the hop-up. It is that bad. Even with the hop-up, it's bad. It's just a bad gun. Do not use this gun. Trust me, you will lose the game and a fight if they have any other weapon. Literally no joke. Unless the player is extremely bad, as you can see right here, you're not gonna win. They have to be literally one shot and literally just a tickle away from death to die. I am literally not even joking, where I did not even get enough footage for this gun. Or at least I thought so. Because I could go on a rant right now, just saying how bad it is. However, there are some people out there who are crazy enough, looking at you, my friend man, who seriously think this is a good gun. As you can see here, I literally went out of the way to show you just how weak it is. As you can see, you have to hit every shot to kill someone if you don't have a mag. If you don't have a mag and you miss a single bullet, you lose. As you can see right here, and just give it a minute. If someone has purple armor, full HP, and you're using P2020, it takes 16 out of the 18 bullets to kill the person. I don't understand why people think this gun's good. It's the worst gun in the game. Seriously, do not use this. And with that, that's going to be the end of my list. Let me know if you enjoyed this. This was a very hard project to work on, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next one. Have a good night, guys.